Middleton is doubled. And it's Houston's ball. Well, they put up a nice win against Chicago last time out.
They were allowed to ramp up their offense as the defense they faced was barely present.
Yeah, they didn't play down to the level of their opponent. That's not an easy thing to pull off, but they certainly were focused in this.
On the floor for the Warriors. Butler out there with Kuminga. Then it's Trace Jackson-Davis. Then there's Stephen Curry. And it's Alston in at the point guard position. We are all still talking MP's triple-double, Grant. A 60-20-10 game. My goodness.
Oh, as if 60 points isn't enough. MP adding in those 20 rebounds, 10 assists. Come on, BA. That's just not fair.
A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Well, MP in the last matchup against the Kings was all business. He ended up with a jaw-dropping amount of points, and he did everything else he could have wanted as well, ending with...
They get in fact checks. Hey, Echo, turn it up! Hey. And if we sheep, then they heard the... Hey, yeah. They kill our celebs, just make examples scream. Totally can't nobody cancel me. They all obsessed with being possessed.
And it's Van Fleet with the ball for the Rockets. They're getting their first look of the season at the Warriors in this one. Setting the floor for the Warriors. Going small with Barnes and Green as the first pair. Pajemski out there with Embiid. And it's Bogdanovic in at the small side. Oh, my, what a play. MP with video game numbers. How about the 60, 20, and 10 triple-double?
An all-time game in league history. MP just doing everything. This guy is a human cheat code.
Thompson is double. And the ball out of play. The Warriors will inbound.
Yeah, just stepped out of bounds as he tried to slither around the defender there. Good job by the D to cut him off.
Smooth sailing for Golden State. They are on a phenomenal run right now. 16 consecutive wins.
And it is very impressive. But it's also interesting. I mean, even sitting here at the broadcast table and the storyline this group has created, as you...
I got shot, but I never committed. I did it for... I cash out, but I never committed. I did it.
The world, secret society.
MP finds Bogdanovic. It's Barnes on the wing. Back to MP. Bogdanovic on the wing. Outside Pajemski. Lets the three fly. Smith with the rebound.
Just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
On the floor for the Warriors. We've got Brandon Pajemski. Harrison Barnes out there with Draymond Green. Then it's MP, and it's Bogdanovic in the three.
Okay, let's just say it. This has been an ugly quarter for him. Not quite a break a mirror ugly, but it's getting there.
They've controlled the paint so far. That's been the difference.
It also allows them to play inside out, which will make them even more difficult to defend.
Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Well, MP in the last matchup against the Kings was all business. He had an unbelievable amount of points, and he really stuffed that stat sheet for them, ending up with a triple-double. And just a huge game for him. His coaches would love to see him do it again. Guys?
All right, Alec, thanks for the update. Well, that was an incredible night for him. They rode him to that win.
Yeah, he was more than happy to carry the NBA. He might still be feeding off that performance heading into this one.
And it's very likely that he and his guys can carry that momentum into this one.
We are all still talking MP's triple-double, Grant. A 60-20-10 game. My goodness.
Oh, as if 60 points isn't enough. MP adding in those 20 rebounds, 10 assists. Come on, BA.
You, it's not me. Some of me is it.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Setting the floor for the Warriors. Going small with Barnes and Green as the post pair. MP out there with Pajemski. And it's Bogdanovich in at the three-point. You know, you just can't say enough about the statistical march that MP is putting up. I mean, Greg, this is just amazing stuff. How about his 20, 20, and 20 triple-double? I've never said that before. I mean, this is incredible.
Kevin, something we've only seen from the likes of Wilt and Westbrook, right? That's it.
Hey, yeah, it's about control. They say in the shows and need you believe they count your vote. We all in the system, but don't be a victim. All in plain sight, but most of it's hidden. We got more people like 1 to a million, and we got the numbers. I'm no statistician. This is a conspiracy. That's monolithic. Everything they do is ritualistic. That's why the children are all going missing. That's why they're totally be out on a mission. They trying to program the whole population. They waving their wand in front of the nation. They want to ruin this next generation.
And lead with it. Still no points. On the floor for the Warriors. They've got Draymond Green. Barnes is out there with Bogdanovich. Then it's MP, and it's Pajemski in at the 2 spot. Now here's Şengün. Shot to stop the run. The Warriors pull it in. MP's got his 8th rebound here tonight. We are all still talking MP's triple-double, Grant. A 60-20-10 game. My goodness.
Oh, as if 60 points isn't enough. MP adding in those 20 rebounds, 10 assists. Come on, BA. That's just not fair.
And the foul called on MP. That's his first foul. Substitution on the court. Here's Van Vliet.
It's not you, it's not me.
Can they get it? And the last shot of the buzzer doesn't go in for it. And so is the Golden State Warriors. Enjoying the kind of gigantic lead you almost never see. And with as many three-pointers as they bring, it's easy to see why they're on the cusp of a blowout. We come back right after this. And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And a very convincing performance here from the Warriors so far.
Well, the offense is clicking, and they seem to have seized the momentum here early on.
Credit the game plan coming in. They've identified some weaknesses, and they are exploiting them.
Oberto is out there with Shepard. Then it's Clint Capella. Then there's Dorian Finney-Smith. And it's Hodges in at the 4. That's the group starting the second quarter for the Rockets.
Well, part of their game plan was to block out the noise and just stay focused.
Oh, yeah, they're doing a terrific job not giving this hostile crowd anything to cheer about.
And you think of the great shot creators, Richard, how underrated is footwork to what they do?
No, it's very underrated. It's not just big men. You look at guys like Jalen Brunson, Kyrie Irving, even going back to Kobe Bryant. Great footwork will always enable you to get off your shot.
Want some changes here for the Warriors. Butler, he's checked in for Barnes. And Stephen Curry in for Brandon Pajemski. No coverage that time. Curry's got 11 points.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why.
But we know that we're not in the 1%. The symbols are left. Remember that's in. Everyone is trying to get in the triangle with the eye in the middle. They doing black magic and everything's backwards. Light up a candle and read it in Latin. All these celebrities taking the oath. They signed a new contract and dotted in blood. They all made a vow to worship the owl, to practice a cult and pray to the sun. They go the way up. There's no coming down. And all of their meetings take place underground. They watching us now. So
and Houston has possession. Next up on the schedule, the Clippers. That'll be a home game. That'll be the second and last game of a quick homestand. Well, few descriptions more glowing than saying a player is clutch. What, in your opinion, Grant, enables a player to be that way?
You know, BA, it's about confidence and command. When you're able to process and execute under the pressure, both internal and external, that's when you have a chance to be clutch.
So on the floor for Golden State, MP is out there with Stephen Curry. Then it's Trace Jackson-Davis. Then there's Butler. And it's Moody in at the 3. We are all still talking MP's triple-double, Grant. A 60-20-10 game. My goodness.
Oh, as if 60 points isn't enough. MP adding in those 20 rebounds, 10 assists. Come on, BA. That's just not fair.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, MP in the last matchup against Sacramento played some superb basketball. He dropped an amazing number of points, and he registered a triple-double, showing off all of his skills. He was locked in all night long. We'll see if that focus carries over into this game. You guys know.
Great report there, Allie. Impressive ability to carry his team to victory, Greg.
Yeah, BA, I was really impressed. They wouldn't have won the game if it wasn't for his attacking mindset and will to win.
Well, he really lit it up. Maybe we'll see a repeat performance tonight.
Hodges. The Rockets again can't hit.
And they're up considerably because of their efforts on the glass.
Austin with a bucket. MP's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Well, MP has been very aggressive here, looking for his own offense, generating great results.
The Rockets have gone 0 for 4 in the second quarter. Capella pass to Hodges. Foul called
Dang it.
on MP. That's foul number 2 for him. One question facing the league here, Tim. How do you make the All-Star game more competitive?
Well, BA, the tournament structure seemed to help a bit, but until just a couple.
This is a topic that nobody rock with. I think the skeptics are truly the problem, because if we had unity, we'd see the truth, but instead we got arguing in the community. Is it Beyonce or is it Jay-Z? Is it a club that sacrificed babies? Is it a brotherhood printing the money that sit back and watch the whole world going crazy? Do they love Satan? Do they hate Christ? Illuminati just means holders of light. Me with the fact check, they get in fact checks, they get the money and worship the devil. Devil's advocate. There's no election when we pick the candidates. We start the wars, but we on the battle.
And Clark, I've got to say, you might have been one of the first true combo forwards. And that's not a rarity anymore.
No, it's common. It's actually 13 to a dozen.
They are the ones who did 9/11. They want to shoot biological weapons and start a recession. And then I'm again, I'm ready, I'm armed, and they can come get it. I'll never surrender, yeah, you can forget it. Your president's probably already members, and I'm just...
Secret society, is that what you heard?
And Richard, with floor spacing so critical, ball handlers want their teammates to be shot ready.
Oh yeah, having your feet square means being hand ready, because ultimately if you're shot ready, your percentages go up. If your percentages go up, so does your mind.
And they're up considerably because of their efforts on the glass.
Van Vliet and Shepard, they're the guards. Then there's Alperon Şengün. Then it's Chris Middleton. And it's Hodges in at the 4. That's the 5 for Houston right now. You know, words sometimes don't do justice to MP's greatness on the court, Grant. But how about numbers? A 20-20-20 triple-double.
Oh, BA, the kind of stat stuffing we've only seen before from Will Chamberlain and Russell Westbrook. He's lighting up box scores, opponents, marquees, you name it. He is here to shine.
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Well, MP in the last matchup against Sacramento played some superb basketball. He had an unbelievable amount of points and put up double digits in 3 categories. It was a performance that will stick with the fans for a long time. Let's see what he has in store for us in this one.
Thanks, Allie. Yeah, he was unstoppable during certain stretches. It'd be great to see him top that performance tonight.
Well, his team needs him to contribute. When he's on his A game, he just makes play after play.
Expect them to go to him early and often. Don't want to let that hot hand go to waste.
And here's Middleton. He'll bring it up for the Rockets. No points yet here in the second quarter for him. Şengün, the screen. To halt the run. And he went to block.
Oh, look at the feistiness from MP. Has no problem meeting him at the rim for the block.
Outside Butler. The 3 from Curry. Cash. It's MP picking up the assist. Curry's got 9 points now in the quarter. Curry's gone from...
anyone tell me, yeah, who runs the world? A secret society, yeah. Is that what you heard? Could be anybody, yeah. But it's not you and it's not me. So tell me,
Dominant 5 of 5 from deep. Really in the zone right now. And down it goes. 2 points.
One of the purest shooters in this game. Stopping Middleton has to be a focal point for your defense.
And lead against MP. Back to Curry from outside the arc. And the Warriors with another 3.
This man is on fire. His team is winning, and it doesn't get better than that.
They double him with Curry. Now Van Vliet. No made baskets yet. Looking to end this cold spell. Curry with a steal.
Nice Curry.
MP outside. And again, it's Golden State. We are all still talking MP's triple-double, Grant. A 60-20-10 game. My goodness.
Oh, as if 60 points isn't enough. MP adding in those 20 rebounds, 10 assists. Come on, BA. That's just not fair.
Drains the triple.
A skilled facilitator. MP rewards the open guys with the ball.
Pass to Curry. Now Kuminga. MP outside. Moody passes to Alston. Shot clock at 6. There's the triple. And another dime for him.
That makes 16 assists.
He has been one step ahead of the defense all game long. And they double up Middleton. Moody's gone 2 for 2 so far from 3. Pass to Şengün. It's stolen by Kuminga.
Nice Kuminga.
Butler finds Kuminga. Drains it from 9 feet away. And what's your take, guys, here on the hustle stats for the Warriors?
From the tip, they are not making things easy on them. Lots of steals, playing disruptive basketball.
You know, they've also been very effective at running the floor. Just a ton of points in the fast break. It's been a big part of their success.
Here's Middleton. Following the score by Golden State. Back to Van Vliet. Here's the 3. He shot that time, not on target.
This is a game he'd like to forget. And the worst part is bringing down the whole squad.
Alston. And MP throws it down hard.
Oh, man. MP, that was nasty.
And thanks to AT&T for a great look at that dunk on their connected cam.
This isn't real, it's all simulation.
Houston with the ball. Next up on the schedule, that'll be a home game. That'll be the second of a 2-game stretch at home. Down low. Here's Şengün. And Şengün throw it down.
Not good. It's not good.
Talking about Alfred Şengün for a moment. What are some things that stand out about him to you?
I would say his passing for sure. He's very Jokic-esque with some of the dimes that he dropped. And we've seen him accept a bigger role on the scoring side also.
Here's Shepherd. That's good.
Yeah.
Shepherd's got his first points of the game.
Oh, when you talk about the future of Shepherd, scoring inside is very important to take his game to the next level.
And there it is for him.
Talk about putting a team on your back. He has been dominant this quarter, and I don't think they are winning out.
Pass to Şengün. Houston working the ball around. And it's Shepherd missing.
His consistency just hasn't been there this quarter in terms of his shooting.
Another possession, another assist. That's another dime from him.
He's tallying them up fast, BA.
The Illuminati.
Houston shooting just 27% in the second quarter. Pass to Shepherd. Back to Van Vliet. Three-pointer is up. Middleton. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. Austin's got 14 rebounds tonight, going after it.
Okay, so if I were to say this was a disaster of a period for him, it would be an understatement. But hey, sometimes you gotta shoot your way out of the slump, even for him.
And Houston has possession after the Warriors picking up a basket just a moment ago. Pass to Shepard. Fires the three. Good. And Van Vliet gets the assist. Van Vliet's got 3 assists in the game.
Well, Shepard can really spin it from distance, and he doesn't need a lot of room to launch it. Filthy. I mean, just the arena is stunned.
He's got a deep bag of tricks to dig into.
They want to shoot biological weapons and start a recession, and then Armageddon. I'm ready, I'm armed, and they can come get it. I'll never surrender yet.
And here's Van Vliet. He'll bring it up for the Rockets. Well, they put up a nice win against Chicago last time out.
And it's just so hard to stop them when they're scoring at that level.
Secret society, is that what you heard? Could be anybody, but it's not you and it's not me. The Illuminati.
Here's Van Vliet. Still without a basket. And you look at these Rockets, Greg, pretty fearsome on the defensive end.
I mean, the excellence and athleticism on the wings and a defensive-minded coach when Ime Udoka, they'll make you work for it, no doubt about it.
The guards are Van Vliet and Shepard. Hodges is out there with Chris Middleton. And it's Şengün in at the center position. It's the 5 for Houston right now. Now we'll hear from Allie Laporte, and she's got a story for us. An update. Allie?
Well, MP in the last matchup against Sacramento.
They are the masters. We got the change. They poison our food. Tell me what you ate. Yeah, it's about control. They selling their souls and made you believe. They counting your vote. We all in the system, but don't be a victim. All in plain sight, but most of it's hidden. We got more people like 1 to 1 million, and we got the numbers. I'm no statistician. This a conspiracy. That's monolithic. Everything they do is ritualistic. That's why the children are all going missing. That's why they totally be out on a mission. They trying to program the whole population. They will be the Lord in front of the nation. They want to ruin this next generation.
Van Vliet and Shepard, they're the guards. Then there's Alperon Şengün. Then it's Chris Middleton. And it's Hodges in at the 4. So that's who's on the floor for the Rockets.
And they're up considerably because of their efforts on the glass. Yeah, rebounding has been a big key in this one. They've asserted their will and taking control on the glass. They've been the more poised team tonight, and the score reflects that. Well, I like the way they're playing. A very smart first half. Quality shots, not wasting possession.
Van Vliet scanning the floor. 27 seconds left in the second. And the call is going to be, yes, an illegal screen.
One of the trickier plays to judge, but it would be hard to argue against the call. Yeah, you know, the officials aren't nearly as lenient as they used to be on that call. As a matter of fact, I know I got away with a lot of those in my playing days, but that was 40 years ago.
Smith, he's checked in for the Rockets. Ben Thompson comes in for Shepard. Back to Curry. The 3 ball. And again, another.
Another possession, another assist.
Man, is he sharing the ball well. Hitting his guys right in their spots. And a deep 3 from Van Vliet. So as we conclude the first half, a fairly one-sided game. The Warriors on top, just dominating this one. And we'll be right back after halftime for the start of the third quarter. See you in just a bit.
It's not you and it's not me.
Welcome, everybody. Let's jump right in with a look at the players of the week. On the Eastern side, Cade Cunningham.
This is why Cade was selected #1 overall.
Now let's talk about that lopsided first half. Obviously, a lot of work to do for the Houston Rockets.
I hate the shots they're taking. I hate them. The team is stubborn. And you have to be willing to adjust, like us with all these new teams that's been added.
Agreed. You can't want to be a long-range sniper. But if you miss the target enough time, you become effective.
Illuminati just means holders of light. Hit me with the fact check. They get in fact checks. They get the money.
And that's a wrap on halftime. Thanks for watching as we send you back to PA to call the second half.
And if we sheep, then they herd the cattle. Surveilling us close. They sub to my channel. They kill our celebs just to make examples. We in the Matrix. No Mr. Anderson. I'm Nick Totally. Can't nobody cancel me. They are obsessed with demon possession. They are the ones who did not 11. They want to
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. And for offensive players, they say that understanding angles gives a big advantage. Can you elaborate on that a little bit, Clark?
I think I can be a little bit. When you think about the geometry of the game,
that what you heard? Could be anybody, but it's not. So tell me, is it the Illuminati?
1776 was not just a
Smith and Shengun make up the 4 and the 5. In the backcourt, we'll see Van Vliet and Thompson. And it's Middleton in at the 3. So that's who's on the floor for the Rockets. GA here about 3-level score. But is it just 3 levels?
Great point. Kevin, you've got guys with that deep range. There's a difference between the mid-range game, those floaters, the little slow finish, and those deep twos as well. So maybe 5-level score is complete. Think of like a 5-2 player in baseball.
Right now, let's take a second to catch up with Alan LaForce on the sideline.
Thanks, guys. Well, NC in their last time out against the Kings was all business. He ended up with a jaw-dropping amount of points, and he registered a triple-double, showing off all of his skills. And really, it's a game that will stand out when you look at his career, considering how absurd some of those numbers are. You guys?
Thanks, as always, Allie, for that great report. It certainly was a special night for him. The team really fed off his energy.
The catalyst for that win, it was an effort that I'm sure he's hoping to replicate tonight.
And it's very likely that he and his guys have carried that momentum into this one.
You know, you just can't say enough about the statistical marks that MP is putting up. I mean, Greg, this is just amazing stuff. How about his 20, 20, and 20 triple-double? I've never said that before. I mean, this is incredible.
Kevin, something we only see from the likes of Wilt and Westbrook, right? That's the kind of dynamic, prolific dominance you've got to exhibit to manufacture a stat line like that. And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against him next.
Another bucket!
Yeah.
And how many times have we seen him fill it up this season? It seems like he's scoring 50 every night.
That gives him the 4th most 50-point games in a single season. What a milestone.
And how smooth is that jumper? Middleton making it look easy from the corner.
MP again. Olsen's got 53. MP with video game numbers. How about the 60, 20, and 10 triple-double?
An all-time game in history. MP just doing everything. This guy is a human cheat code. MP taking off there.
Clock keeps going. 3 minutes into the second half now. A shot by Middleton.
The eye in the pyramid watching us come. We feel like Freemasons can hear what we saying when we on that iPhone, so nobody's talking. This is a topic that nobody rock with. But I think the skeptics are truly the problem, because if we had unity, we'd see the truth, but instead we got arguing in the community. Is it Beyonce or is it Jay-Z? Is it a club that sacrificed babies? Is it a brother that's printing the money that sit back and watch the whole
Right around 3 minutes into this second half. Van Vliet runs the show with Thompson to his side. Inside, Smith and Shengun. And it's Middleton in at the 3, the small forward. That's the 5 for Houston right now. And while it might be very early in the season, never too soon to take a look at the power rankings, see how a team's stacking up. Taking a look at Orlando. They're building some momentum right now and aiming for a spot in the top 5.
I think for the Warriors, they've had a cold stretch and are desperately looking to end their losing streak. You can bet tensions are high in that locker room.
And you might think the toughest picks are set by the bruisers. But some say the shooters actually set the best screens. Why is that?
Well, a guy guarding a shooter doesn't want to leave their side. So when they screen you, you get no help.
Here's Thompson. And here's Van.
But it's not you, it's not me. So tell me, is it the Illuminati?
1776 was not just a year for our independence. This the beginning of a new agenda. They say it's just about enlightenment, but we know that we're not in the 1%. The symbols are meant for members that's in. Everyone is trying to get in the triangle with the eye in the middle. They doing black magic and things backwards. Light up a candle and read it in Latin. All these celebrities taking the oath. They signed a new contract and dotted in blood. They all made a vow to worship the owl, to practice a cult, to pray to the sun. They all the way up. There's no coming down, and all their music they stays underground. They're watching us now. inside your rhythm. You like his. Let's do this. It's a conspiracy that's monolithic. Everything they do is ritualistic. That's why the children are all going missing. That's why they totally be out on a mission. They trying to program the whole population. They waving their wand in front of the nation. They want to ruin this next generation. They are behind the assassinations. They get the profit from the taxation. They want us gone like extermination. This isn't real. It's all simulation. Yeah.
Anyone tell me I want the world, secret society, look what you heard, we have a body, but it's not you and it's not me, so tell me is it the Illuminati, so tell me is it Illuminati.
And you look at the top players in the NBA, one thing a lot of them share in common, part the ability to change speed.
Yeah, they call it being shifty, herky jerky, playing at your own pace. I love guys that never seem to be rushed. Something we see from SGA, Jalen Brunson, even the Joker, Nikola Jokic, all seem to have their own pace and cadence because of their remarkable fundamentals.
Setting the floor for the Warriors. Kuminga out there with Butler. Then there's Brandon Pajemski. Then it's Trace Jackson-Davis. And it's Alston in at the point. You know, you just can't say enough about the statistical march that MP is putting up. I mean, Greg, this is just amazing stuff. How about his 20, 20, and 20 triple-double? I've never said that before. I mean, this is incredible.
Kevin, something we've only seen from the likes of Wilt and Westbrook, right? That's the kind of dynamic, prolific dominance you've got to exhibit to manufacture a stat line like that.
MP with video game numbers. How about the 60, 20, and 10 triple-double?
An all-time game in league history. MP just doing everything. This guy is a human cheat code.
And now let's send it over to our courtside reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. Well, MP in their last time out against the Kings was all business. He dropped an amazing number of points, and he really stuffed that stat sheet for them, ending up with a triple-double. And with the flashy numbers he put up in that one, it's worth the price of admission just to see how he follows it up. Guys?
Okay, Allie, thanks. In stretches, he was absolutely dominant. Greg, he led the excellent performance tonight.
This team needs his contributions. When he's right, he makes winning plays time and time again.
For sure, and draws so much defensive attention that it opens up opportunities for others.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
Yeah, rebounding has been a big key in this one. They've asserted their will and have taken control on the glass.
And so it's Middleton with it. He brings it up for the Houston Rockets. They host the Clippers after this game. And that game is the second of 2 straight at home. And here's Van Vliet from the arc.
And another miss. Ooh, he's having a really ugly game.
Yeah, about as ugly as you can have. You're right. Alston against Shingu. Alston, good. Alston's got 17 points here in the second half.
Coming out of the break red hot. They've yet to miss a shot.
And for Houston, they're shooting an additional 20% for the game. Van Vliet can't get that one to fall.
He can't get anything to fall, at least not this quarter.
And for a guy who handles the ball so much, Fred Van Vliet really takes care of the ball. He rarely turns it over.
Yeah, Freddie is steady, boy. I tell you, man. He is a guy who really squeezes that orange. You can trust him to push the pace and play slow and take care of it no matter what the circumstance is. I mean, his leadership, his production, that guy is a coach's dream.
Barnes is just in for the Warriors. Shepard comes in for Jonathan Kuminga. MV passes to Barnes. Golden State's laying it around. Alston kicks to Barnes. Shoots the three. Hits it from the three-point range. Pajemski's got...
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
It's hard for me to watch this. I mean, the defense practically giving them those shots.
Guys, we've seen a lot of turnovers in this.
Focus. Just make the simple play.
And so Houston again turning it over. And for a look at how the competition stacks up right now. Here's the latest edition of the Power Rankings that tell a great story. You look at the match, they're gaining on some of the teams above them, trying hard to crack into that top 5.
Well, right now for the Warriors, they came into this season with a plan, and the execution has been at an elite level.
Tell you what, MP's game makes you excited about the future of this league.
What a great look here at this tremendous move from our AT&T.
Baby, is it a brotherhood printing the money that sit back and watch the whole world?